It was 3 a.m. when Aiden woke up to the sound of scratching. At first, he thought it was just his imagination, perhaps a tree branch scraping against the window, or the house, settling in the night. But the scratching persisted, faint but relentless, as if something was trying to claw its way inside. He sat up in bed, his heart pounding. The room was unnaturally cold, and the air felt heavy, suffocating. Aiden pulled the blanket tighter around himself, trying to convince himself it was nothing. But then he heard it again. Not just scratching this time. Whispers. Faint, unintelligible whispers coming from the hallway. Gathering his courage, Aiden stepped out of bed, every footstep seeming to echo in the silence. He opened the bedroom door and peered into the dark hallway. The whispers stopped, but the feeling of being watched remained. He turned on the lights, but they flickered weakly before plunging him back into darkness. Suddenly, the scratching was louder, and it was coming from inside the house. His pulse quickened as he moved toward the living room, his phone in hand, ready to call for help. But when he tried, the screen showed no signal. The whispers returned, clearer now. Aiden, come closer. His breath caught in his throat. He turned toward the voice, only to see the faint outline of a figure standing at the far end of the room, shrouded in shadow. It moved slowly, deliberately, its eyes glowing faintly in the dark. Aiden, you can't escape. He stumbled back, the fear tightening around his chest like a vice. The figure seemed to grow taller, its whispers filling the room, growing louder and louder until they became an unbearable scream. Just as Aiden thought his heart might explode, the figure lunged at him. Then, everything went black. When he woke up, the house was silent. The whispers were gone, the scratching had stopped, and there was no sign of the figure. But as he sat there, trembling and drenched in sweat, Aiden realized he was not alone. Something was still in the house, waiting,